All 6 Australian states echo the design of the national flag of Australia, with the flag of the United Kingdom in the top left corner of a blue background. However, each have their own state badge on the right. New South Wales. The badge is a white disc with the red cross of St. George and a yellow lion, both representing the historic ties with England, while the 4 yellow stars on the arms of the cross represent the Southern Cross constellation, which has been used to represent Australia since the early days of British settlement. Victoria, the only state flag that doesn't have its badge on a disc. The stars represent the Southern Cross, and the crown on top is St. Edward's crown. The style of the crown is changed according to the crown chosen by the reigning monarch. The last such change was when Queen Elizabeth chose St. Edward's crown upon her coronation. Queensland, the badge is a white disc with a blue Maltese cross, and like the flag of Victoria, the crown design is St. Edward's crown, which changes according to the monarch. Western Australia, the badge is a gold disc with a black swan native to the area. In fact, the original name of the British colony in Western Australia was the Swan River Colony, and thus it became a state symbol. South Australia, the badge is a golden disc which represents the sun, with a piping strike in the center representing South Australia. Tasmania, the badge is a white disc with a red line, which indicates its historical ties with England. Australian Capital Territory. On the left is the Southern Cross, on the right the coat of arms of the Australian Capital Territory. The crown and sword represent royal authority and power. The mace represents Parliament. The castle's 3 towers represent the 3 branches of government. The white rose is the badge of the Duke of York, who opened the old Parliament building. The black swan represents Aboriginal Australians, and the white swan represents European Australians. Northern Territory. On the left is the Southern Cross, on the right is a stylized Stuart Desert Rose, the state's floral emblem, with the 7 white petals representing the 6 Australian states plus the Northern Territory, and the 7-pointed black star in the middle is the Commonwealth Star, representing the Federation of Australia. The red clay color represents the red clay dirt that can be found all over the territory. Norfolk Island. The green stripes represent the abundant vegetation on the island, and the Norfolk Island pine in the middle represents the island's famous indigenous pine tree. Christmas Island. The green represents the land and the blue the sea. The Southern Cross appears on the bottom left, and on the top right a golden bosun bird unique to the island, symbolic of the island. In the center, a golden disc represents the island's historic mining, with a map of the island in green. COCOS KEELING Islands. The green and gold are the official national colors of Australia. The palm tree represents the island's tropical flora. The crescent represents Islam, and lastly, the Southern Cross appears on the right.